My scripts are starting to get some praise right now, so I may be worried about my script getting ripped off. So what would you recommend I do if I suspect that my script was ripped off?
Good question. First responsibility is that you have the duty to police. So you have to investigate and find out who is out there that may be possibly infringing on your creative work. So the duty to police is your responsibility. The duty to police is something you should not overlook. It's important. You need to surf the web and see what's out there. Even before that, the rule of thumb is if you are sharing your work to others by publishing it on the internet or submitting it for consideration, it has to be registered for copyright. So you should have the copyright certificate, the registration of copyright with the U.S. Library of Congress, the Copyright Office. And then as far as stopping them, then you can notify the wrongdoer that they are infringing on your copyright through a cease and desist letter. Whether they comply or not is outside of your control. If they do not, then your recourse is to file a lawsuit.
Okay, great. But a copyright only protects the written form. What if they do an altered, a derivative version?
As the copyright owner, you are the exclusive rights holder to make derivatives. There is a delineated list of exclusive rights to the copyright owner, and only the copyright owner has those rights. Nobody else can make a derivative work. Now, what is a derivative? A derivative is one that derives from the original piece of work. But what if the infringer, the alleged infringer, has made substantial changes so as to make a new piece of work, added additional elements to it so that it can be considered transformative? Now, that's a factual argument, but for your purposes, it's important to put them on notice that they could be infringing your work, and if they don't stop, they're inviting a lawsuit. You have no choice but to sue them for infringement. As the exclusive rights owner, you have the exclusive right to make derivative works.
Okay. So they can't just take my work and make it their own?
Absolutely not. Unless they contribute more to it. They add more elements to it so that it has become a new piece of creative work, that there is more originality to it, that it has been transformed, and therefore the fair use defense may apply.
Okay. Okay, great. Thanks for your time.
Yes. So I would say right now, if you're facing someone who you believe is infringing on your work, to send them a notice of potential infringement and ask them to stop, or to respond and give you clarity as to why they're proceeding. What is their legal arguments that they can proceed with this project? And there's also an analysis that will go into it, an in-depth analysis as to what elements are the same, what elements were changed, and what is the material effect on the project. Is it the crux of the project? Is it the main elements? Is it the characters? How much of the characters are the same? A thorough analysis should be put into it before you file a suit. You're arguing that they are infringing on your rights and therefore should cease, that you are the exclusive rights holder of the copyright, and therefore only you can make derivative works from your original work.